This reading is about to be good AF. If you are new to this channel or returning, welcome or welcome back to the Space Age. I know it has been a while since I have made a tarot reading, but I felt so inspired all of a sudden to just make some readings, and I am going to be doing a message. It is if you were called to this sort of message. Oop, the card is already coming out. And I am in the squeakiest chair alive, by the way. Okay, the Page of Wands. I'm gonna put this down. I am in the squeakiest chair alive, but it is so comfortable, and I just love it. So we're just gonna have to deal with the squeaking, if you guys can even hear it. Honestly, you might not even hear it. But yeah, so we're gonna get this message, and it's going to be accurate, it's going to be pure, it's going to give you the clarity you need at this time, and we're gonna see what that's all about. So we have the Page of Wands here. Okay, the Page of Wands. All right, so I'm seeing looking to the future here. I'm seeing that you guys have cast something out into, it's weird, I'm hearing cast something out into the water, but you can see here that this guy is in a desert. And so what I feel like is happening here is you guys cast something out a long time ago, okay? And it feels like as time has gone on, you might not have seen evidence of whatever it is that you put out there coming back to you. But I'm seeing something in this image. I'm seeing these very faint lines of water coming in. And it's the rainy season right now. In fact, it's raining right as I'm speaking. And what I'm sensing with this card is that something that you put out there a long time ago, something you've been waiting on I'm hearing spawn. I'm hearing that it's about to spawn into your existence, okay? So you guys have been waiting and you've been trusting, right? And you've only had like this one leg to stand on for so long as support. Oh, and I'm hearing that you're gonna get support very, very, very soon. I'm hearing you're gonna get support very, 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 very soon, okay? We had the Six of Wands here that just came out. Yeah, so this is what's coming for you. You guys might not trust that this is coming for you, is what I'm getting. You guys might not trust that it's happening, but you can see actually here in this card, this is the same character. Do you see his blonde curls and the orange tunic he's wearing? This is the same person, okay? So something is coming in for you. A victory is coming in for you, okay? Trust that that is coming in. What else? What else? Yeah, ooh. We have the King of Pentacles. I love that. Okay, so the way that this is coming in is that you're going to be supported. Remember what I said just now about you feeling like you have only one leg to stand on here? Only one leg to stand on? This is your supporter. This might be someone who is financially investing in you. This could be someone that comes into your life very soon and teaches you the way, a mentor. This is someone who, it's looking like a masculine energy that's coming in. Maybe someone who's older, or maybe older or wiser. This is someone who is very fruitful and abundant, and they're here to offer you something that you need. I'm seeing financial support or root chakra stability, feeling stable, because we have this earth energy here. I'm sensing that, and also because we have like this dry desert here, this is about flourishing, because you can see on this card in the corners, there are those beautiful grapes, right? And I'm seeing that this person is going to help support you in bringing this along and support you afterward, because I feel like when our first victories come inside, like we're not really ready for them. And I heard recently, this is coming up, I heard recently that sometimes when our manifestations come in, it's funny, this is coming out, the Four of Cups, right? When our manifestations come in, right, we're like almost not expecting them. Sometimes when they actually arrive, we're like, oh gosh, like I'm so used to being in that space of waiting and waiting and waiting, right? And we saw here, like, you've been waiting. You have been like waiting. You're looking up to the clouds. You're like, is it coming? Should I believe? Am I a silly fool for believing? No, you're not a silly fool. You might be the fool, ready to start your new journey. Card number 0, ready to begin your next book in life or in general, right? Like, you're on a brand new path. This is the beginning. And you can see with the walking staff, it's like you're going on a journey. This is like a hike, right? Or you've been journeying. But again, it's like with the 6 of Wands, there's the support around you. There's the recognition. And you're not meant to do this by yourself. You are someone that is going to have the support that you need. And we have this 4 of Cups again. Yeah. So this is like you. I see you like meditating. I see you developing your roots here, because we see these like roots right there. This is you becoming grounded, right? So something is being fixed into reality. Something that you thought was a dream is a reality here. It's a reality. And it's serving itself to you. Ooh, don't feel attached to it, because here's the thing. This thing is an ethereal element. It's from the ether, right? It's from the cosmic web, you know? And it's being brought to you. And this is about trusting. It is about trusting. Something about the hollow in this tree is like calling to me. Yeah, because this is coming from the void, right? The ether. This is coming from the void, this dark. Let me put these cards down so I can like properly point. This is coming from like this void right here, which is like ether, right? This dark matter, right? And then it's becoming fixed into rooted reality, right? So it's coming from the dark, like when you close your eyes, that darkness you see behind your eyes, and when you visualize, or when you just put a conscious intention in whatever way that you put out conscious intention, and it's becoming fixed in this earth element. It's becoming real, right? And I see that these chalices here, here, they were once these, and this one's floating in and it's about to settle down, right here, and fix itself into your reality. This is asking you to look at your reality and how it's been. How has your reality been thus far, right? How has your reality been thus far? Okay. I'm seeing like, how has your reality... What I'm saying is that your spirit is asking you to think about... It's asking you to think about how what you see around you is something you've already manifested before. And we have the Lovers. So there are many meanings that are coming up, and apply the one that resonates here. This support, this King of Pentacles energy, this could be like this could be tied into the King of Pentacles here, where you are going to encounter or meet a person, or a person is going to come into your life and they offer you support, and they are also your lover, right? If you are a single, or even if you're not a single, this could be someone that you're in a romantic relationship, providing you some information. Maybe they know somebody, but there might be some kind of advancement. This is like possibly a soulmate here that is coming through, you know, and This just popped out together, the Queen of Cups with the Fool, right? I'm seeing that maybe you guys don't trust this energy that's coming through. This might be like, oh, I don't really trust what's coming out here. I'm sensing that that's popping out. I'm seeing that your hearts might not be, like maybe you're starting to open up, and maybe you're starting to be more willing to take that risk to fall, you know, essentially fall, quote unquote fall. But you might feel like you're not ready. And of course, when things are working in divine timing, it's like everything feels unexpected. We don't always feel ready. But I'm sensing maybe a hesitation here, right? Not willing to open up exactly. Right? And under the deck, I'm seeing like the Seven of Pentacles, like maybe in the past, and it's in reverse. I'm seeing these reversals here. Maybe in the past, you put yourself out there, you invested in something for a really long time, right? You might have planted a seed in dry dirt, right? And you invested in something for so long, and you had these expectations, and every time you had an expectation, the first time you had an expectation, the second time you had an expectation, third time, fourth time, fifth time, sixth time, seventh time, over and over again, your expectations were dashed. And now like you're feeling like, oh my gosh, is this the one? It is the one. You're like, am I willing to can I get my heart broken again? Like I can't do it anymore. I can't take that risk anymore. And you know what? You were never alone, okay? You are going to be caught when you fall. If you're not even really going to fall, but that feeling of falling and taking that risk, opening up to what comes to you, because you might feel like, you might be feeling as though when this element, right? It could be a variety of things. It could be anything, right? You might be worried that when this thing comes, that you cannot trust it, or because you're so used to being let down. Oh my God, look what pops out of the deck. We have the Justice here. We have the Justice card. You're being looked out for. Do you see this owl? You are being looked out for. Yeah. Do you see what the result of this is? When you allow this, it's about allowing. It's about you being in your feminine energy. It doesn't matter your gender, okay? This is about you stepping into your divine feminine energy. And you guys have probably already been walking into this, right? But now it's really taking its root. It's really taking its root that this person here is sitting there and receiving it. And this also could be the love, because I didn't even go into all the meanings here. This could also just be all the love you deserve, right? You guys might have been waiting on, might it be a dry season in, a different kind of way. It might have been, you waiting for like this true soulmate connection to come in, this true love to come in for you. You guys might have been seeing it in your mind, and now it's becoming fixed into reality. This is like a long time coming. You might have heard so many readings, right? Over years, right? Over years, over months, over, weeks. And they're all telling you something, and you're like, I keep hearing this message that something's gonna come through, and why hasn't it come yet? It's come. It's here. It's arriving. Yeah. Oh man, it's beautiful. Like, you deserve this. This is, oh my God, this Justice card is it's speaking volumes. It's speaking volumes. Wow. Let me get this little plushie out of the way. Ah, my Pegasus. Okay. It's speaking so many volumes about what's going on here. This is where you started, and this is where it's come to. That's just, it's beautiful. Let's see what else is going on. Let's get some oracle cards. Yeah, I'm just seeing that you guys might have been waiting for that love, that financial blessing, that supporter, that investor, that mentor, that person to sign that contract for you, because I'm seeing that you need support at this time. You guys have already, here's the thing, You guys have already gone. You guys have already gone as far as you were meant to go, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see what upturned here. Okay, so I'm seeing Venus love. I'm seeing Venus love. Okay. And underneath it was lunar eclipse change. Okay. We had a lot of cards coming out. Let's set this down. And then we have Saturn truth, right? And underneath it was earth element stability. It's in reverse. But yeah, this is like an inheritance energy. And then we have, okay, then we have like a lot of cards that came through. But I'm going to show you guys all of them. We have 10th house, the world. Yeah, I feel like the world card is really coming through lately. I've just been seeing it pop up. And it's because collectively, right, if you're watching this reading, right, collectively, we have ended the last book of our lives. Like, we're on book 2 in the series, okay? This is what's happening. And so if you've read series before, you understand that, like, at the very beginning of the book, you know, you've been left on a cliffhanger on book 1, Black Moon Lilith Mystery, speaking of books, right? You've been left with a cliffhanger. You've been left with all sorts of concern. You're like, what is going on next in the story? Like, what's gonna happen? And then you have to kind of wait a little bit before you, like, you know, maybe the author has not released the novel yet or something, or you have to wait to purchase your book. You have to go to the store. You have to do like all kinds of waiting, and you're just like, gosh. And then maybe you don't have to wait that long. And then when you finally get to that book, you know, it doesn't exactly always start and you're like clear about what happened. Sometimes they just skip to a part and they just wait a few chapters before they tell you what happened, like, and connect the dots. But what I'm seeing here with all of these cards is that the mysteries are going to be revealed. Yeah, you've ended this cycle completely. Whatever cycle you were in, it's done, Z's. This came out reversed, right? But what I'm sensing is like, yeah, it's not that you have to manifest stability anymore. You don't even have to like really trust that it's there, because it's here. The universe has seen, your guides have seen, the higher power has seen how you've been waiting. Whatever you believe in, whatever you've been looking to has seen, and change is afoot. We are in the winds of change, okay? And we have this love here coming through. Again, I'm sensing, I see this as the whole package coming through for you guys. I'm seeing like soulmate connections. This, if you're like in a relationship, you know, it doesn't even really matter what situation you are in, actually. Let's just put it out there. You're going to be experiencing a soulmate connection. And this could also be platonic connections. If you guys are looking for like new friendships, or you're waiting to meet your soul family, this is something that is being brought in. I'm seeing alignment here. Alignment. This reading is about just coming into alignment with what you've been asking for. And Saturn truth. Ooh, this is a beautiful Saturn card. Yeah, the truth of this fixed reality, because your fixed reality is about to change, because we always see Saturn as like this hardship and this oppression, but it's like also showing us like the harsh realities, right? And the quote unquote harsh reality, or the reality, is changed here, and it's becoming fixed anew into a new paradigm for you, a new pattern, a new way of being, okay? So let me get some of these fortune cards. I'm going to pull from 2 more decks. This is just amazing. Wow. Oh, okay. A bunch of stuff came through. I swear. Talismans are just popping up recently. You are destined to... I love that. You are destined to succeed. You are destined to succeed. Absolute. That's exactly what this reading is saying. In case you didn't know, like, this is exactly what it's saying. The Justice card is saying, when you see the Justice card, it's saying it is done, right? That's the final verdict. That's the final verdict. It's not, here's the thing, you having worry, this is why there's like this peaceful being here, right? Right? There's no need to worry. So if you've been worried, feel free to take a deep breath. Let's take a deep breath together. Right? It's already a fixed reality. That's what Saturn Truth is saying. This is what's fixed now. This is a fixed reality. You are destined to succeed. There's nothing that can be done now. The Six of Wands is here, okay? And we have Golem, the Golem. A close friend acts on your behalf. I'm sensing, again, you're not going to be doing this alone. You are supported now in this next book. I'm not calling it a next chapter. This is the next book for you. A close friend acts on your behalf. This is, honestly, I'm getting the vibe that this is going to be like a whole like spirit family of people. But specifically, there's going to be a person that just rides hard for you that's coming right away. Like the next encounter or the next, you know, big thing, right? And then we have the Wolf. Beware who you trust. Ooh, that's interesting. So I'm seeing discernment is important here. And I feel like that's interesting because we have this Golem and you can see that this is like this element behind a mask. It kind of reminds me of like Star Wars, those Jawas with like the glowing eyes. I'm getting the sense here that at this point in your life, it is really, really, really important for you to trust your inner feelings. This is no longer the time to people please, to settle anymore. No, not with the King of Pentacles energy. Not with the King of Pentacles energy. Especially because, you know what, we have the Six of Wands. And when I think of the Six of Wands, right, I'm thinking about the Seven of Wands, right? And the story of the Six of Wands, right, is that you achieve like some kind of success, some notoriety, and you're going to be aided, right? You're going to be aided in this journey. And along the way, people are going to sense that. It's already, the thing is, before it even comes in, it's already rolling off of you. Why else does the energy, see, the thing is, you attract what you are, right? That's like the general process. And it's not necessarily that you have to be 100% the most confident person in the world. There are lots of people that succeed and they're not, you know, they have imposter syndrome. So it's not saying like, oh, like if you're not feeling 100% at this moment, if you're having anxiety at this moment, this isn't for you. But it's saying that people can always sense you, right? Even before, when you were here, whether it was like 10 years ago, 10 months ago, right? However long ago this was, when you were just, you had this dream and you put it out there and you're like, please let me succeed, right? When you were out there doing that, people could sense it on you years ago. They already knew where you were going. They didn't exactly know. Not everyone knew exactly what. Oh, my bracelet unclasped. Speaking of talisman, man, let me clasp it again. But yeah. Sorry, I have one-handed maneuver here. All right. Get in there. Maybe I should do this later. No, once I start, I'm just doing it. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. We've just got this securely fastened. Okay. All right. All right. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So basically, people can sense you, you know, it's like long before you were there. So in the next phase of your life, this is you finally getting what you were asking for. Don't back out now. I know it's scary. Like when it comes in for you, you're like really shocked. You're going to be really shocked. It's going to be really unexpected. Some of you, it might have already rolled in. For others, you know, it's coming very, very soon, but don't think about time. Remember, don't think about time. Just be where you are. Be grateful where you are. Just focus on where you are and making that the most excellent moment right here, right now. Like right now, as I'm here talking to you, this is the most excellent moment because I only exist in the present. We will only ever exist in the present. So this moment right here is awesome. This moment right here is the best, okay? That's how we live, okay? So when this thing comes in, this thing that you asked for arrives, and it's gonna just keep arriving. There's so many elements to this that are just gonna keep rolling in for you. Remember, you have the discernment. It's not rocket science. It's simple. It's easy for you. You can tell. You can see through it. You know who is who. Okay? You know who is who. Just roll with it. Gracefully back away when you sense them coming in and you're like, I don't sense genuine intent here. I sense, like you might be coming back into my life because of, such and such thing, but, you weren't supporting me before, or, like I sense, something weird, but like ultimately you will know, right? You will know who's there for you, and it will, says close friend acts on your behalf. It will be through people's actions, right? And yes, it's on all levels, the vibes and everything, but people will show you who they are right away. You're at the time of life where people will have to show you who they are right away. There will always be a sign instantaneously. And if you don't know it by now, it's like people will literally show you immediately, okay? And you can trust that, okay? So I'm gonna pull from this last deck. I'm gonna let it, come out. Whatever wants to show up. What other last messages are here for you to support this message? The purest and truest thing, giving us the clarity that we need. Let's give you the clarity that you need right now for this message to come through. Ooh, been shuffling this deck for a while and nothing is coming out. I wonder if that is just like the message right now. Ooh, I think this just might be the message because I've been shuffling this particular deck for a while and nothing is coming out. I think that's just conclusive. Oh, actually, two things pop out. Okay. I think this is just, I think the final message here. This is it. We already know. This is guaranteed success, guaranteed to come, but here are some supplemental messages, okay? We have daughter. The answer to your question involves your daughter. I don't know if you guys have a daughter. If this relates to you, there might be something that a daughter might be channeling to you on your behalf. And then we have get some, I didn't even know this card was in this deck. So for some of you, it says get some exercise. As your body becomes stronger, you begin to feel stronger in all ways. Interesting. We've been in rest periods. I feel like everyone's been in like a general rest period. At least for me, like I haven't, been doing like any like Pilates or yoga recently. I've been going on walks and I feel like, sometimes like there are periods where it's like we're in restorative mode. Mars was in retrograde like until like the 12th of this month. So it's been that period of time where it's like we haven't exactly been like moving, or maybe some of you guys still have. I know a lot of people are still exercising, but I've been, oh my gosh. And look what's under the deck. Look at that. Your wish is granted. What you've asked for is coming true. Isn't that crazy that that's the conclusion? I mean, we already concluded it, but like, isn't that crazy that this is the conclusion? But it's like it's not crazy. But going back to the exercise thing, I was just thinking today, like, exercise is really, it's about alignment. When you're aligned, you exercise. When you feel good, when you feel like moving, it comes. But when you feel like you need to rest, there's a reason. Some of us you have to conserve. If you feel like you're in conservation mode, I sense that a lot of us are getting out of conservation mode and we're just moving now because it's like, this is coming in. That's why you've been in this like rest cycle for like the past few weeks or few months or something. But that's the reason why. It's because you had to save your energy, because it's going to be a very fast-paced life for you moving forward. It's going to be very, very fast-paced. What you've asked for is coming true. Your wish is granted, okay? That's final, right? Like, I don't even think there's anything else to say other than I love you and I wish you the best, and I'm so excited for you. And wow, what an accomplishment. Thank you for whatever it is you're doing. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful present moment, day and week and year and life. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.